It is a Wednesday afternoon. I am home from work. The world is in absolute shambles and I am deeply stressed out. So I am going to spend the afternoon on my Power Rangers blanket watching 6 hours of Shrek while eating themed foods. It's gonna be a great day. I feel like a kid again. God, this screen is so small.
Well, actually, that would be a giant. In the morning, I'm making waffles.
Oh gosh, no one invited us.
What?
We were forced to come here. She's married to the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
She's married to the Muffin.
These scenes are so iconic.
What is this?
A weed rat. Rotisserie style.
Instead of an actual weed rat, what even is that? But I have chicken on a stick.
I really see what's going on here. Oh, what are you talking about? Hey, I don't even want to hear it. Look, I'm a...
The first Shrek is finished, and oh my gosh, did it bring back so many memories. I haven't seen it in like a decade, and I still was finding myself quoting everything. To be fair, it's always on like TikTok and stuff though, because there are so many memes that come from this first movie. The soundtrack is absolutely incredible. Every song hit. It did not need to go that hard, but it did. I love the soundtrack. I want to get it on a cassette tape. That'd be so cool. I don't even know. Can you find it on a cassette tape or is it only on CDs? Came out in 2001, so I feel like you could probably get a Shrek 1 cassette tape somewhere. Or I could just make my own. Background knowledge, my car has a tape deck, so I still listen to tapes. Watching it on the tiny screen was a different experience. I haven't like watched a movie on this in a really long time, like a full movie. And I'm just trying to like process the fact that your entire living room would be like set up towards this little guy and everybody would be watching movies on a TV this small. Technology, we've come so far. Honestly, the first Shrek, 10 out of 10. I love that movie. I will continue to watch it. It's awesome.
The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
We are now in our living room with our main television because we're going to watch Shrek 2. Fun fact about Shrek 2, my brother had his birthday at the cinema to watch this movie.
Every time I think about it, can't stop thinking about it.
Honestly, watching the first one on CRTV on VHS and then coming over to watching this in like 4K, it makes this look so much better, even though this is only like 3 years after the original.
Yeah, one medieval meal and Harold curly fries.
There you are. Right. You see,
I forgot how good this movie is. This one is definitely, I think, storyline better than the first one. 2 Shrek movies finished, and I have to say, Shrek 2 surpasses the original Shrek. It is a better movie. While the first Shrek is more nostalgic for me because I watched it so much as a kid, the second one is just a better story. The actors are great. It has another amazing soundtrack. But the thing I loved about it most is just the sheer amount of references to like other fairy tales and movies. You had Spider-Man, Mission Impossible, Godzilla, Jaws, Alien, E.T., Lord of the Rings, just to name a few. There were so many other references. It's so smart. The jokes are really intelligent. There's a lot that go over kids' heads but are great for the adults. That was just a really solid movie.
You have the right to remain silent. What you lack is the capacity.
All right, we are moving on to Shrek the Third. I know it's not as good as the first two. I don't remember this one quite as much. I think they have kids, if I'm not mistaken. Or is this the one where there's like a high school? I don't know. We'll find out. Let's watch Shrek the Third.
High school?
So the third one does have the high school bit in it. I had absolutely no idea what to make for food for Shrek the Third. So I just made some onion rings because ogres are like onions.
But I gotta admit, that's
Finish the third movie, which means I only have one more left. This one was pretty good, but definitely not as good as the first two. Honestly, I feel like if I had to rate this, it'd be like a 6.5 out of 10.
From henceforth, we ought to be known as Team Alpha Super Awesome Cool Dynamite Wolf Squadron.
The third one definitely did have a good soundtrack still. all of these movies, the soundtracks are incredible. I love when I find music through movies or television shows. I'm getting a little tired after 3 movies, but we got 1 more to go. And I mean, this is nothing compared to like binging all the Harry Potters or like Lord of the Rings or something like that. These movies are only like an hour and a half a piece. But it's been fun so far. It's definitely been distracting and getting my mind off of all of the heavy stuff happening around us. But it's been a nice little break, getting caught up in the world of Shrek. And my final movie-themed treat of the night is going to be pudding in this like cauldron with worms. I ran out of ideas by the last couple movies, so I went with onions for ogres are like onions, and chocolate pudding for mud and all the worms that they have in the swamp. It is now time for the final installment of the Shrek Marathon, Shrek Forever After.
Would you sign our pitchforks and our torches? Oh man, you used to.
And the 4th Shrek movie has been watched. I rate this one 7 out of 10. I'm putting it higher than Shrek the Third, but it's still nowhere near the 1st or the 2nd. Those 2 are by far the best.
Hear the roar! Hear the roar!
So after watching 6 hours of Shrek movies, this is my final rankings. We have Shrek 2 at the top, followed by Shrek, then Shrek Ever After, and finally Shrek the Third. The 5th movie's coming out next year, so I'll have to see where that falls on this rating system. So far, don't know a whole lot about it, other than the animation style is completely different. And as long as the 5th movie has a really solid soundtrack, I'm gonna be happy. Once again, the soundtrack to these films are so good. Marathoning the Shrek movies has definitely made me feel a lot lighter. I laughed a bunch, which I definitely needed. I'm kind of tired because it's pretty late at night. I just watched 6 hours of Shrek. Do you think I should do another movie marathon with themed snacks? Let me know, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!